This episode of Destructoid is brought to you by HostGator Web Hosting. It's web hosting completely powered by green energy.
Coming up on Destructoid, we've got Minecraft portals and Call of Duty and hamburgers on Destructoid.
Welcome to Destructoid. I'm Tara Long.
And I'm Max Scoville.
Happy Monday, Max. Look at all of the stuff we got over the weekend.
We got so many toys.
Yes. A special thank you to Neil Lapointe.
Lapointe, we don't know. But he sent us a box of toys, and they're awesome. We've got these, look at this. It's remote control Sonic, but he's in a car. Why would he need a car? He's a fast
Knuckles
hedgehog.
has an ATV.
That makes sense because Knuckles can climb things,
There's
so
a
he gets an
Zerg
ATV.
on him.
There's a Zergling. Well, it's not a ling, but his head falls off sometimes. But
so, yeah,
cool toys.
Thank you for this stuff. If you guys want to send us more things, we're going to put up some shelves probably over the right of here, and we're going to display the things that people sent us.
We're going to do photo shoots.
We'll have the address up on the screen that you can send us stuff to. But in the meantime, thank you very much, Neil. Anything else to say before we seg into the releases?
I will be playing with these while you're talking about things that don't interest me.
That's what she said. Nick Chester.
So last week, Hamza complained and got all emo that I wasn't giving him any love in my release videos anymore. So I wanted to change that this week. So I gave him a call to make things right. Dude doesn't even answer the phone.
Hey, you reached Hamza. Please leave your name and number, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks.
So instead, I called Jim Sterling.
Hi.
Hey, Jim. So the video games, they're coming out this week, right?
Video games come out this week?
Yeah. They usually just come out.
Yeah.
You can buy them in stores.
Oh, I heard about that.
Yeah. So,
Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, the video game is coming out. What do you know about it?
It's got Legos in it and Johnny Depp pretending to be English again. Probably. They don't even voice it, do they? The Lego games. There's no point.
Yeah, I don't think so either, so.
What's the point if you can't hear them going, oh, I don't pirates?
MX vs. ATV, Alive. Go.
Cars? No, they're not cars. They're like bikes. They're bikes that think they're cars, aren't they?
Yeah, they're the bikes that want to be cars, but they're not actually cars.
Yeah. Poor man's cars. What's the point? Forget it.
Tell me, Brink.
Under embargo, and the review's hitting Destructoid on Tuesday. Don't know if I can put it into words because weird noises is the best way to convey one's feelings about the game. That doesn't mean it's good or bad. You'll have to read into it to find out.
Be sure to check out Destructoid.com for even more whiny Hamza and a full list of this week's releases.
Thank you, Nick. First awesome piece of news all day. Someone has created a Minecraft mod that allows you to play Portal inside of the Minecrafts. User Andre235 over on MinecraftForum.net created the mod, which allows you to place portals and travel through them. Obviously, not everything in Portable is doable in the mod, but the portals are really the only important part. The guy who created it also recreated the setting of Aperture Science Labs down to the slightly condescending signs and everything. This is awesome, and now if somebody would just create a Genesis emulator in Minecraft so we can play Streets of Rage while we mine and port, this would easily be the greatest game of all time.
Yeah, and then if they added like Angry Birds, it would be like Tara Long, the game.
That would sell.
Yeah, if it was 10 years ago, I mean, there'd probably be like half a dozen Tara Long dress-up games on Newgrounds.
Oh, dress-up games. You know, I always wondered why no one ever made that Cher outfit simulator from Clueless. Why has nobody ever made that?
Because girls are too busy picking out cute outfits to learn how to program computer software.
Don't you have news to read?
Yeah, all right. News. Here's the thing about the PlayStation thing. In a recent Bloomberg interview, Sony spokesman Shigenori Yoshida said that things should be up and running before May 31st. He also added that he was unsure about certain dates. Bloomberg's wording is a little bit vague about whether or not this includes all the features of the PSN. And then this VentureBeat writer tweeted that the Sony US is saying that Bloomberg info is wrong and that there's no dates listed anywhere. I don't think we learned anything today about this, and I'm not sure why Sony isn't tweeting about this themselves. But for our second piece of PSN news, it looks like Sony's ready to offer up a few free games to members as a consolation prize for all the downtime. PS3 users will get their pick of 2 out of a list of 5 games, and PSP users will get 2 from a list of 4. There's no word on what these games will be, so don't get your hopes up. It might just be a complete line of Barbie horse adventures.
Are you ever going to give those Barbie horse adventures
Not until I'm literally beating a dead horse. Anyway, one last bit of Sony news. It looks like the hacktivist group Anonymous is unhappy with being blamed for the PSN hacking. As I'm sure you guys remember, Anonymous launched a DDoS attack on Sony's sites a few months back with the GeoHot trial going on. That was a while ago. In their incredibly long-winded statement, Anonymous states that other hacker groups are probably pissed about Sony's handling of the security breach. And honestly, if Anonymous had been responsible for this, the Sony hack, they probably would have said something about it, because in spite of being anonymous, they're not really that shy.
Yeah. They're also quite proud of themselves.
Yeah, they like to make statements. Then there's a matter of, the awkward, confusing semantics. So, any hacker who hasn't been identified could technically be referred to as an anonymous hacker. It doesn't mean he's a member of Anonymous. It's just, it's like if you had, a band and you called it, local band. It's kind of confusing. So, I don't know.
Well, the band.
The band, for instance. That's another just terrible choice. I don't know. It's like, if your name was Void Canceled, nobody could write you checks. Do you ever think about that? Anyway, Anonymous says that they didn't bring down the PSN, and if you want to read their full statement, it can be accessed on a number of places around the internet. We didn't really learn anything much today. Tara, can we do the thing with the sponsorship?
Yeah,
Thank
we
you.
sure can, Max.
Okay.
HostGator can get your blog or website up and running in just minutes. With plans starting at just $4.95 a month, you get 24/7 support and access to website building tools with over 4,000 templates. They'll even migrate your current site for free. Best of all, their servers are 130% powered by wind energy. They also offer unlimited disk space and bandwidth, a 45-day money-back guarantee, and a $100 Google AdWords credit to market your site. And since we know how much you like the internet, Destructoid viewers can get 25% off their order or your first month free. Just go to HostGator.com and enter the code Destructoid at checkout.
Back to the show.
Back to the show. If you pay attention to news at all over the weekend, some people don't even log into the internet over the weekend. Did you know that, Max?
I'm trying to avoid it. Ever since I started working for the internet, it's not really a fun thing anymore.
It's not fun anymore. So anyway, if you check news this weekend, then you might have seen this image pop up while browsing. It's a teaser photo that was taken from the UK's official PlayStation magazine, and it's teasing their upcoming coverage of what appears to be the newest game in the Modern Warfare series. Amongst this speculation, Eurogamer is now claiming that inside sources at the UK retailer Tesco have spotted a new addition to their stock, aptly titled Call of Duty Project Colossus. They don't have any info on the project just yet, but they are saying that the game is headed for a November 8th release, putting it in direct competition with Battlefield 3, which, rumor has it, EA is going to be releasing on the same day. So, whether you're a COD fan or not, between this and Elder Scrolls and Uncharted 3 and now Assassin's Creed Revelations, it looks like November is going to be a tittillating month for video games.
Hey,
Wouldn't
Tara,
you say, Max?
guess when my birthday is?
November 8th?
November 5th, so pretty close.
Remember.
Yeah, I should
probably
be
get that a
an
lot.
anonymous. I wear a Guy Fawkes mask.
Mhm.
Anyway, as you guys probably know, I really like hamburgers.
Yeah, we can see that, fatty.
You're going to make me cry. Anyway, my game of the show for this year's GDC was the new Burger Time game that's in the works, mostly because it's about hamburgers. The guys over at Monkey Paw Games just sent me the trailer and some screenshots of the game, officially titled Burger Time World Tour, and I figured I'd share it because I really like hamburgers. Anyway, if you've never played the original Burger Time, it's an arcade game where you run around as a little chef and you get chased by, sausages and eggs and wieners and stuff, and you're trying to make a giant hamburger.
I like how you separated sausages and wieners, implying that wieners are not sausages and actually wieners.
Shut up, Tara. I'm trying to talk about food right now. God. Okay. Well, this game is going to be coming out sometime this summer on WiiWare, XBLA, Games for Windows, and, assuming they get it fixed, PSN. It's going to cost around $10, and there's no, solid release date on that yet. But in the meantime, the folks over at Monkey Paw Games, they said they'd hook it up with some prizes. If you follow them at Monkey Paw Games on Twitter, and then tweet at them about Burger Time and use the hashtag, pound Burger Time. Hashtag Burger Time. So, pound it.
Pound those burgers.
Yeah, anyway. Before we go, it's time to announce this week's Netflix Instant Movie Club watching festival party movie film. Extravaganza, yeah. You know what? We were looking through some of the suggestions you guys made on our Facebook page, and I made an executive decision. This week's movie is The Wizard, the 1989 classic, starring Fred Savage, some kid, and Jenny Lewis of Rilo Kiley fame.
I would have picked a little something more
Tara, I don't know how you got this job without having seen this movie. It's like...
Why does liking video games mean I have to like shitty movies about video games?
I don't even know
Don't
how to
have an answer,
this.
do ya? Huh? Max Scoville.
This is like the Rain Man of video games. It's such a good movie. Now, it's got Christian Slater in it. It's funny as hell. It's terrible. Little fun fact for you. It's got the Power Glove. It's so bad. Yeah, I don't
Okay,
get it.
well, if you guys
Anyway.
want to join us in watching it, sign up for Netflix Instant Watch, netflix.com/Destructoid.
Yep.
You can get a deal by using that page. So get to watching and follow us on Twitter while you're at it, because we're 3 people away from 1,000 likes.
We should do that
on
Twitter.
On Facebook.
I know you can like things on Twitter.
No.
You should follow us on everything. We're trying to catch them all.
We're all over the internet. Twitter.com/TerraLongest or Max Scoville.
We both have very similar.
And Detroit Show on Twitter also.
Yeah.
We tweet about the show a lot.
Be our friends, guys. Please. We have cool toys. Come over, hang out with us.
Please like us.
Anyway, you got to watch The Wizard, Tara. That's your homework.
Okay. Homework's due Friday, you guys.
Yep.
Send us videos also.
Yeah. Show off your
where should they
Power
send them
Gloves.
to?
They can respond on YouTube or just tweet them at us.
Okay, tweet them at us or just create a video response on YouTube to this episode. And
I want to see some Fred Savage fan art. How about
show
that?
it on Friday's
Let's do that. All right.
I prefer Ben Savage.
Yeah, you would. Yeah. Are they
Not so
related?
much.
Randy Savage, Ben Savage, Fred Savage? Boy Meets World. Oh, yeah.
We'll see you guys on Wednesday. Take it easy.